Hi, this is Bijal Patel, partner and senior wealth advisor, Burney Wealth Management. I'm joined today by Andy Pratt, who's also a partner and the director of investment strategy on our team. This is Byte Size Retirement, where we take common retirement planning topics, break them down into bite-sized 5-minute increments. These videos are not investment or tax advice, but hopefully help remove some of the mystery and provide a solid foundation to plan off of. Remember, while we might be explaining these topics in 5 minutes, don't take 5 minutes to make any investment decisions. Today, we're talking about the perils of being all in or all out decisions within your retirement portfolio. We're recording this on a day where the Dow is down 660 points. The NASDAQ is down almost 4%. This is when many people have temptations to making changes to their portfolio. Andy, do you want to talk a little bit about why people should resist making major changes to their portfolios on a day like today?
Sure. And I think it's okay to have feelings of stress and anxiety when you get these big down days. I think that's normal. Obviously, no one likes to look at their investment portfolio and see it lower than it used to be. But there's a couple issues with trying to time the market and go all in or all out. The first one here is if you miss out on just the top 10 trading days, you basically give up the entire return premium offered by stocks. It's hugely detrimental to an investment portfolio to miss just that small number of days. And the one thing we know is that the best trading days are clustered right around the worst trading days. So people who are making these decisions, if you miss out on just one or two of those days, you're never getting that back. And I think there was a Fidelity study that there's some debate out there whether this was real or not, because it's hard to find the source of it. It's possible that Fidelity just spiked it all together because they make money when people make changes in their portfolio. But it was rumored that they did a study to try to figure out who their best investors were. And what they found is that their very best investors were dead people who didn't have the opportunity to make any changes to their portfolio. So that sort of speaks to, why you shouldn't be making any all in or all out decisions in a portfolio. But, when we think about market timing more generally, Bijal, what makes it so tricky?
Yeah, I think part of it is, when you make that decision itself, you have to be right twice, right? You have to be right when you want to sell, and you have to also be right when you want to buy. Getting both of those correct time in and time out is very difficult to do. As opposed to what we believe in is building a portfolio for our clients that is appropriate based on their risk tolerance and their individual goals, right? We like breaking this into steps. So on a day like today, when the market is down and someone's saying, I want to make a major change to my portfolio, I think you have to take a step back and don't make any major changes to the portfolio. You never want to shock a portfolio itself, but what you want to do is have the appropriate action steps in place to identifying why you're looking to make a change. If you truly are losing sleep at night, have a gut feeling in your stomach itself, not a gut feeling that the market's going to go down or not, but just a sick feeling in your stomach. Those are signs that says that maybe you're taking on a little bit too much risk and a change is necessary regardless of what the market is doing, right? This will lead to an asset allocation mix that's going to be catered directly to what you're comfortable with and also helping you stay on track to meeting your retirement goals.
So you're saying, Bijal, the best thing to do is to try to stick with your plan, but also it's also best to have the best portfolio that works for you. So let's just say right now that you're someone who finds yourself in a portfolio that is too risky for them. And unfortunately, the stock market's sold off. So you're trying to decide, if you should stick with this portfolio that's causing you to lose sleep because it's too risky for you, or sell when the market's low. What would you say to that person?
Yeah, so I think this is a great time for a second opinion, right? Many times when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and stressed with the markets being down over 600, 700, 800 points on a given day, I think this is a great time to talk to a third party potentially that can help guide you building the right portfolio itself. So that would be step number one. Step number two is, if you're saying that I've done this by myself in the past, I'm going to continue to do it myself. I think this is a scenario where you kind of take a look at if you do need to make some major changes, break it down into steps. You don't have to do it all at one time. Again, it doesn't have to be an all-in or all-out discussion. Really kind of understanding what do you feel most comfortable with and breaking it down into steps, I think, is the best way to handle it moving forward.
Makes total sense. Well, we said we would do this in 5 minutes. I think we're just coming under it. So if you've got any other questions, please reach out and leave a comment below if you have anything that you want answered. Thank you.
Thank you.